Namaste, yogis. Welcome to day 2 of our Strong Body, Clear Mind reset. I'll see you on your mat in a supine position. Finding a comfortable space with your back on the earth. You can take the legs long if that feels good to you. Palms up or down as you wish. And if you discover here that the lower back is tender, then please bend your knees and step your feet onto the earth. Maybe lengthen the tailbone away from you. Allow the knees to move in toward one another. And we just allow for a bit of a pause here, some space here. Relaxing the jaw. Relaxing the brow, relaxing the eyes. Really letting go of all musculature, holding within the face. Feel the sockets of the eyes widen, the organ of the eyes relax. And even the softening of the eyelids. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. We'll breathe here together our yogic breath like a wave. Inhale, fill the belly, diaphragm, chest. Exhale, chest, diaphragm, belly. Inhale, belly, diaphragm, chest. Exhale, chest, diaphragm, belly. Inhale, belly, diaphragm, chest. Exhale, chest, diaphragm, belly. Inhale, exhale. And continuing to cultivate this wide rhythm of breath, this steady rhythm of breath. Observing the breath, aware here of the patterns of the mind, and even perhaps the patterns of the emotional body, what is activated within you in this moment. And just allowing the bones of the body to rest here on the earth. The space to pause and be with the breath. The wave of the breath, really the waves of thoughts, the waves of emotion, moving in, moving out. Then when you feel ready, adjust here. So if the legs are long, bend the knees and step the feet onto the earth. We're going to walk the heels in alignment with the sits bones. A nice gentle distance between the heels and the sits bones, maybe 3 or 4 inches. Bringing the arms alongside the body, palms are down. Let's gently slide the shoulder blades underneath us and lengthen the tailbone away. Naturally, we feel the chin draw in toward the throat. And let's press to the base of the big toe, base of the small toe, and the center of the heels. Really rooting into the feet. Draw the navel into the spine. Draw the solar plexus into the body as well. Now inhale, explore the length of your spine, and then exhale, begin to lift your hips off of your mat. So we come into a bridge, Tvipadapidam, root again into the feet, relax your throat, feel the heads of the shoulders rooting down as well. Now inner thighs roll to the earth, outer thighs roll up to the sky. And then with your next exhalation, let's lower the sacrum back onto the mat. Pause here, navel to the spine, solar plexus moves in, inhale. And then exhale, lift the sacrum again. Lift the pelvis, find the slope of the body, knees, hips, shoulders. We're not coming up to our full height here, full expression of bridge pose. Now root into the base of the big toe, root into the base of the small toe in the center of the heel. Tailbone reaches long between the knees. So lengthen the tailbone away, relax the center of the throat. And then on your next exhalation, let's lower the sacrum again down to the earth. Inhale. Navel to the spine, solar plexus in. Exhale, lifting the pelvis. Find the slope of the body, knees, hips, shoulders. Inner thighs roll down, outer thighs roll up. Relax the throat, relax the jaw, relax the brow. Now sense into the low belly, support there. And then we draw the solar plexus into us. Breathe your yogic breath without really moving the abdomen too much. So think about the breath going wide now into the side gills, wide into the back of the lungs, up into the top of the shoulders. So we stay connected deep into the low belly as we breathe our yogic breath. And then exhale, slow and steady, sacrum onto the earth. Sacrum onto the earth. We're going to fold the right knee into the chest. Interlace your fingers right at the belly of the hamstring. Now flex your right heel up to the sky, and as you do so, press your hamstring back. Press your thigh bone into the hamstring so much that the arms actually lengthen away. Look up and see that you're lengthening through the inner heel. And then exhale, let's draw the right thigh into the ribs. Again, inhale, flex up through the heel, press your thigh bone back into the hamstring, hamstring into the hands, reach to the inner heel. And then exhale, knee comes into the chest. Again, inhale, flex the heel up, press the thigh bone away, slow articulate circles through the right ankle. That's it, in the other way. Good. Now flex up through the heel. Keep pressing thigh bone away. Now, if you have the range of motion in the hamstring, so we're feeling long in the hamstring, open in the hamstring, walk your hands higher up the right leg. If it causes you to collapse in the neck, then keep your hands low. So we want the back of the neck long, chin in toward the throat. You might also experiment with sliding the left leg long just to intensify the stretch. Now notice both thigh bones are pressing. Lengthen up and out through the right heel. Lengthen out and slightly down through the left heel. Now what is your quality of breath here? Are we forcing? Are we resisting? Or are we just curious to the unfolding on our mat through the breath, the body, and even the mind? Now let's exhale, bend the left knee and step the right foot down. So let the right knee kind of open out to the side like a half Baddha Konasana, a half bound ankle pose. Let blood flow through the pelvis, and then navel to the spine, right knee comes back. Realign as you like. Left leg into the chest, interlace your fingers at the belly of the left hamstring. Flex your heel up to the sky. Press back through the thigh bone into your hands, so much so you lengthen the arms away. Look and see left heel is lengthening long through the inner left leg. And then exhale, draw the left knee in close to you. Good. Let's go again. Inhale, flex up and out through the heel, chin to the throat. How much breath for you now? How much breath? And then exhale, draw the knee in. Really decrease the space between the thigh and the ribs. Last one. Inhale, flex the heel up. Chin is in, back of the neck is long. Now slow articulate circle through the left ankle one direction. So just letting go of stagnation here. And the other direction. Good. Now let's flex up through the left heel. Chin is in, back of the neck is long. Maybe hands go higher up the left leg. Maybe not. And then you could also explore extending out through the right heel, press down and out through the right heel, press up and out through the left heel. What is the quality of your breath? What is the quality of the animation in the legs? The quality of the expression out through the face? And then we'll exhale, bend the right knee, step the right foot down, bend the left knee, step the left foot onto the earth, and then just allow for a moment left knee to open out to the side. Pause. Breathe and just notice sensation in the body. Pattern in the breath. Let's exhale, navel to the spine, knees back to neutral. Stand into the feet, shoulders under, tail lengthens away. Now let's interlace the fingers right at the back of the skull. Elbows can stay wide here. Feel the solar plexus, front ribs hug into you as you draw the low belly into the sacrum, up to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, lift the head, lift the shoulders, look down toward the solar plexus. Top of the head radiates up to the sun. And then inhale, slowly down we go. Again, exhale, lift the head, lift the shoulders, look to the low belly. Inhale, resist gravity, come down easy. So we're going to keep going. You rest when you need to, hopefully before the lower back gets achy. Coming down nice and easy. Good. So we exhale to lift, a little pause at the top, scoop low belly in and up. And then as you inhale, come down, keep your solar plexus hugging in. Try to really root the trunk of the body down. Again, exhale, we rise, maybe lift the heels this time. And then inhale, down we go. Again, exhale, remember you're resting if you're tender. Slow and steady. Less is more when it comes to our core activation. Good. Last one. Pause here. Heels come up. Maybe reach through the fingertips. Little pulses here. Over the knees. Keep drawing the low belly. Maybe lift the feet. Breath is easy. Neck is energized. Last two. And down we go. Feet onto the earth. And just breathe here. Close your eyes for a moment. Enjoy the warmth of the belly, the activation of the belly. Now, feel that shoulders slide under, tail lengthen away so there's no gaps between your back and the mat. We're going to take both knees over the hips and then extend the legs up to the sky. Long through the inner heels here without forcing the hamstrings straight, especially if they're short or tight today. So we don't want to overreach the hamstring and disconnect from the core. Interlace the fingers, inhale right behind the head. Exhale, lift the head, lift the shoulders. Now as you come up, feel your thigh bones press back slightly. Keep lifting up through the heels, the soles of the feet, and the top of the head. And then inhale, down we go. Ready? Exhale, pulse. And then inhale, resist gravity as you come down. Imagine that as you exhale, there's this coiling up deep into the low belly. This is your creativity center, your center for joy, Svadhisthana chakra. Abundance is here. Good. So now rest if it's too much, right? We slowly build our endurance here. 2 more if you're still with me. Scoop the belly. That's it. In the power center now. So Svadhisthana and then Manipura chakra right at the solar plexus. This is our sun, who we are in the world. Really, here we have this capacity for kindness, for courage. Good. And then rest, feet onto the earth. We're just going to do one more. Relax the jaw, relax the brow, pause. These moments of pausing between. Traditional Hatha Yoga, we have the sun and the moon, this union of our solar energies and our lunar energies. So we rest here in the lunar energies. Pausing here. Now, arms alongside the body. Let's connect to the core again. Shoulders under, tail away, navel to the spine. Interlace the fingers behind the head, knees over the hips. Extend the legs again up to the sky. Now we're going to come up, lift the head, lift the shoulder, lower the left thigh bone or press the left thigh bone away. So it could be a few inches. You could, full expression here is to radiate both legs. Left leg hovers. Here's a modification, left foot on the earth. This will really protect the back. So your medicine, your practice, you know what is therapeutic, right fire. Now here, little pulses. So exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Try to gaze toward the navel or out to your left knee or your left toes. Little pulses. That's it. Good. So maybe 2 more. Little pulses. Feel the heat, the fire, Manipura chakra. And then when you're ready, tuck both knees into the chest, head rest for a moment. Both legs to the sky. Soft knees, and then adjust your right thigh. So maybe we lower the right thigh a few inches, maybe full expression here, radiate out through both heels. Good modification, right? Good support for the back. Bend the right knee, right heel roots to the earth, and then just little pulses here. Sometimes we come up higher, sometimes we come up lower. The hands are behind the head to support the neck. That's it. Use your breath. Draw deep from the low belly. Low belly to the sacrum, up to the heart. A few more. That's it. Last two. Last one. And then tuck the knees into the chest. And rest for a moment. Arms come alongside the body. Jaw is easy. Eyes are easy. Sway the knees right, left, right. And you can do one of two things. You can roll to the right and then come to your hands and your knees, especially if the back is tender or there's any injuries in the back. If you feel energized along the spine, tuck the knees to the chest, hook the ankles, chin to the throat, and maybe rock the spine back and forth a few times, really scooping the belly, using your core to come up. So let's come forward. We're going to transition to Chakravakasana. Come to your hands and your knees. Draw the navel in. Draw the heads of the shoulders back, looking down toward the earth. Flex your right heel straight back behind you. And then take your left arm along the ear. Just pause here. So your left toes could be tucked under or pressed down through the top of the left foot. Now draw the navel in. Reach long through the inner right heel. And then take your left shoulder blade down the back. Even right shoulder, head of the shoulder tucks away from the ear. And then left hand down, right hand down, navel to the spine. Draw the solar plexus in. Left leg reaches back. Good. Right arm comes forward. Draw the solar plexus in. How much breath for you here? Strong in the breath. Long through the front of the spine. Draw the navel and draw the solar plexus in. Long through the inner heel. Take your right shoulder blade down the back. Draw the head of the left shoulder back as well. Ready, right hand down, left knee down. Here we go again. Right leg, left arm, steady gaze to the earth. Now check in again, navel strong. Solar plexus in, long through the right heel. Heads of the shoulders draw back. So instead of reaching higher, think about reaching longer over your mat. And then exhale, left hand down, right knee down. Left leg reaches back. Navel strong, right arm comes forward. Head of the shoulder draws back. Solar plexus strong. How much breath for you here? Good. How much breath for you here? And then ready, let's lower right hand, left knee. Now child's pose, toes together, knees go wide. Sink your hips back and then stretch the arms forward if that feels good. If we're tender here, find a variation of child's pose that you're supported in. Breathe deep into the back of the heart, deep into the back of the lungs. Now let's come forward back to our hands and our knees. And I'll invite you, if you have blocks here, to bring your blocks in. I typically teach with blocks, especially when we start to move downward dog into runner's lunge, to give your back and hip and shoulder space. So here we are, inhale. We're going to bring the right knee into the chest, scoop the belly, bow as you exhale. Now right leg comes back, heart comes forward, inhale. Change sides, left knee draws in, scoop the belly, bow the head. Inhale, left leg back, open the heart. Let's keep going there. Exhale, coiling up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, coiling up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, coil. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, coil. Inhale, lengthen. Two more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last set. Exhale. Good work. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale back into child's pose. Circling the wrist. If there's any tension at all, just breathe here. Drop bones, drop the forehead, connect into the earth. Breathe. Now on your next exhalation, let's pull forward again. finding your block. So we grip the block so that the index fingers are parallel. That helps to support the wrist as well. Back into Plankasana. Right, high dandasana. Now scoop the belly, draw the right knee into the chest as you exhale, and then let's kick the right foot through runner's lunge. So if your foot gets stuck, no worries, bring it forward, right knee 90 degrees. Check and see feet are hip width apart. Now pause here. Bring lightness into the hands, open the heart. So little Bhujangasana in the heart, but we're going deep into the legs. Bring the outer right hip back, outer left hip forward. How much breath were you here? Now we're going to inhale, plank position, stay high in your plank, or exhale, hug the elbows in little dip, chaturanga. Inhale back to the top. Exhale, hover. Inhale up. Exhale, hover. Inhale up. Left knee to the chest, scoop the belly, and then bring the left foot through. Widen your stance if you're walking on a tightrope, so feet hip width. Bring the outer left hip back, outer right hip forward. Lightness in the hands, open the heart, but go deep into the legs here. So we're merging the left rib cage and the left thigh. Easy breath. Back of the neck is long. Ready, let's come forward. Inhale, plank. Here we go. Stay high in your plank, or maybe a few little prostrations here. And exhale, right knee comes in. Open the heart, draw the heads of the shoulders back, heart comes forward. Maybe sweep the hands next to the hips, so go deep here. That's it. Breathe. If it feels good to you, take now your left arm along the ear. Heart comes forward, right hip reaches back. Inhale. Hands to your block. Exhale, inhale, plank. Stay high, or a few push-ups here. Let your heart lead the way. Ready? Exhale, left knee to the chest and step through. Feet wide. Square the hips, open the heart. Come up to the tips of the fingers, maybe. Outer left hip draws back. Outer right hip comes forward. Take both hands next to the hip, only if it feels good. Now, maybe your right arm comes along the ear. Heads of the shoulders back. Heart lifts as you go deep into the legs. What's the quality of your breath here? Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down. Inhale. Plank. Here we go. Exhale. So stay high or go low. Let your heart lead the way. And then child's pose. Let's relax. Circle the wrist if there's any tension at all. And forward we go. Back to our hands and our knees. Now a little kriya from downward dog to upward dog. So I'm going to show you the full expression. And then as you start to go, I'll offer also a modification if it's feeling like it's too much. Using your blocks to start. And if it feels like the blocks are not supportive, then take your blocks to the side. Or if you don't have blocks, you don't have to use them. Blocks always just give us a little bit more support here. So from downward dog, we're going to inhale, start to coil up, feel the back of the heart lift, and then we roll forward, upward facing dog, heads of the shoulders draw back, strong legs. Now exhale, coil back, downward facing dog. So I'll show you again. Inhale, roll forward, upward facing dog, coil back, downward facing dog. So join me when you're ready. Inhaling, exhaling, all from that sense of support in your belly, deep into your core. Inhale forward, exhale back. Here's the modification for those that would like. Child's pose. And then we inhale, upward facing dog with the knees on the earth, coil back, downward facing dog or child's pose. So coil forward, inhale, coil back, exhale. So wherever you are, you might be modifying or you might be full expression. Keep going as it feels good to you. If and when you're ready, take a break and rest in child's pose. So just a few more here. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. So you might notice that my toes are staying tucked under for upward facing dog, but you could certainly change that if you wish. And lengthen the toes back. Good. And when you're ready, dropping back into child's pose, circling the wrist, dropping in. So if the heart rate is really high, then we don't want to drop the head below the heart. So it might take a few moments before you drop into the earth. So just be mindful here. And one more way. Let's come forward. Plank position. Inhale. Bring your right knee through. Exhale. Runner's lunge. Now pause here, bring your right hand to the thigh, left hand to the thigh. We're going to hop the left foot in a little bit closer. So just wherever your left foot lands naturally. Now draw in through the navel, solar plexus strong, and let's practice shifting the weight, taking flight from the left foot into the right. Right knee is bent, left leg reaches back. Hands to the thigh or hands to the heart. You could even use your blocks here for a bit of support. Square the hips, open the heart, chin is in, and just play here, explore here. Let the heart open gently. Another breath. Hips are parallel. And then on your next exhalation, slow descent, runner's lunge. Inhale, plank. Let's try connecting vinyasa. Ready? Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ready? Plank pose. Left knee moves in. Left foot comes through, pause. Square your hips. Left hand to the thigh, right hand to the thigh. Heart comes forward as you stay deep in the legs. Gather up deep into the legs. Gather up deep here. And then hop the right foot. Just a few times until you're ready to take flight. So play here, explore here. Hips parallel, long through your right leg. Navel and solar plexus and maybe hands to the heart. Maybe hands come out to the side. So we want to find that connection to the core. Hips parallel, long through the front of the spine, long through the sides of the spine. Steady breath. You can always use blocks to support you, whatever feels good. And then slow descent. Back we go. Ready, plank position. Inhale, stay high or go low. Upward facing dog. That's it. Downward facing dog. One more cycle. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bring your right foot through. Now from here, you could play, right, from runner's lunge, popping, right, just coming forward into Virabhadrasa III. It's often recommended, if we're just getting back to our practice or learning Virabhadrasa III, to shorten the distance between your left and your right foot, and then play with transferring the weight, eventually hands to the heart. You could even interlace the fingers behind you here and open the shoulders. Good. Let's drop back. Nice and easy. Runner's lunge. Inhale, plank. Stay high or go low. Upward facing dog. Inner thighs to the sky, outer thighs to the earth. Downward facing dog. Plank. Scoop the belly and left foot comes through. Feet are wide. Breathe. Connect into the earth. So again, if you're new or coming back to your practice, hands to the left thigh. If you want to explore here, hands to the heart. And then we transfer the weight. So maybe a few attempts to fly. Hips parallel. Radiate back through the right leg. Open the heart. Notice that you're still connected into the core. How much breath is available for you here. And slow, soft landing down. Inhale, plank. Stay high or go low. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, and child's pose. Relax. You could take your blocks to the side and just drop body, right? Drop body, drop bones, rest. Place your hands next to the knees. Let's lift the heart. Send the legs to either side and find a blanket here for under your sits bones. So now from here, extend the legs straight out in front. Take flesh back and away from the sits bones. So the blanket's here to support the pelvis and rocking forward. Right hand behind the hip, left hand to the right thigh, and then from the waist, we spiral into our twist. Feel the right kidney move back, the left kidney move forward, and then gently unwind. Now left hand comes back, right hand comes forward, rise up as you root down to the thighs. Take your left kidney back and forward. Strong and clear breath. Let's unwind the spine. Now bring your hands to the inner knee. We're going to bend the knees, soles of the feet together. Maybe 2 hands length in front of the pelvis for tarasana. So nice big outer seam stretch, stretching into the gallbladder meridian. And then we make our way forward. So if the hips or the knees are tender, please use blocks or blankets for support so that we're not overdoing it in the joints. We want to support the joints so that we can stretch deep into the tissue of the body. Just allow the back to relax here. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the brow. How much breath can you receive? And then also, what is your ability to fully exhale, to clear the lungs? Witness to breath as it moves through you. Aware of thought patterns as they move through you. And also the emotional body. As emotions arise, just watch them moving in and moving out. In these next few moments, could you relax a bit more fully into the shape of tarasana? Could you drop the bones of the legs? Could you relax the bones of the arms and soften the belly? Forehead comes forward. It's okay if the head is miles away from your feet. When you're ready, let's slowly, gently lift out of the shape of tarasana. Support the legs, extending forward. Oftentimes we're stiff as we come out of these deep yin stretches. You can take the hands back, lean your shoulders back behind the heart. Close your eyes and just experience the body as you unfurl. Relax the jaw, gripping in the eyes. Allow for space and ease in the throat. Now we'll transition. So you can either come into a classic Shavasana, or you can join me in a little sit here. The legs folded in or extended out, whatever feels good to you. So you want to find the pelvis rooting and the spine tall. And this pelvis could root in a supine position as well. Palms up or down as you wish, as you like. And then closing the eyes, softening the tongue, relaxing the jaw. Allowing the belly to feel full and easy. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. And just a sense of widening with the breath, both the inhalation and the exhalation. Watching the breath, watching the mind, witnessing the emotions. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the eyes, the brow. As the witness, as the observer, here we are. Widen the breath into the heart, widen the breath to the lungs. If you're lying down, simply roll to either side and lift the body up. Gathering together with our hands at the heart, allowing for a deep bow of gratitude into the wisdom of the heart. May all beings that walk this planet be happy, healthy, safe, and free. Thank you all for finding your way today. Namaste.